You finally got your license. You're top of the world. You are a Philadelphia master electrician. And for some reason, you got a Jersey license. That is amazing. But you're not done yet. You got to build your business. You have to now, from that licensing, to build your business by where do you get the customers? Who do you talk to? Where do you go to find marketing, funding, insurance, partnerships, and business advice? Where do you go? A license gives you permission to work, but does not automatically give you a business. Today at the Barrow Effects podcast, along with the Tech Train Solutions series, we're talking about the resources that you could use to help you actually build a growing and professional business. I'm Sean Quinn. In the last episode, I talked about the tri-state electrical licensing process and what it takes to start getting set up in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Delaware. In this episode, I'll continue to work the business side conversation and talk about what comes after the licenses. What you'll need is the resources, how you're going to organize the networking. You need a network. You got to know people. Then you have to help you move from doing work to actually building that business around that work. You're a professional. You get probably a lot of people calling you that you know word of mouth, but it's not enough to sustain your business. You need to figure out what the next step is. Who do you go? Who will help you become a business owner, a real business owner, not just a person with a master electrical test, a license. That's it. Right now, that's all you are. Right now, I am a business owner, but it's not really successful until I have continuous income. I get income here and there through word of mouth. I didn't realize I needed to build a profile on Google. I needed to develop a presence in that world. And I realized when I'm not getting any customers, why? So I decided to ask around. And one of the questions I have, you go to Fiverr, Fiverr, I went there and I asked, what's going on? So I hired someone to look into it. And they're like, Sean, you have no presence, none. When I type in techtrainsolution.com, nothing came up. When I type in electrician near me, nothing came up. I'm also doing training. So I write training near me, electrical training. Nothing comes up. Why? Because I had no presence. I didn't know, I'll be honest, I kind of thought I did, but I forced myself back that I had to pay for advertising. I just thought naturally I would develop. Naturally did not develop. Naturally does nothing. I'm going to have to put money out to advertise, to get a presence. And I'm starting to get it. I can see it now. I'm getting calls now. Unfortunately, they're really far away. They're 2 hours away. I was getting Delaware before I became a master electrician in Delaware. A lot of opportunities, but I could not take them. But it's getting better. I'm getting more presence. I just checked my website. I had 108 views. I usually get no views. 108 views. Natural views. Not for me asking you to look at my website. These are people looking for electrician, natural views. So why does this topic matter? Well, I'm telling you why it matters is because your business is not going anywhere if you don't have any resources to help you become visible. This matters because a lot of people in the trades are excellent at their job. They're amazing. But the business side, they suck. I know I do. It's a different language. There's certain things you need to know. Like, I didn't know when I did my business plan in the beginning, it sucked. You might be great at services. You might be good at troubleshooting wires. You might be amazing at fixing the PLC problems, or you might be great at running a job, but you have no idea, or maybe you do, but most of us don't know have an idea how to network, what is business cards, what is insurance, what is a website, what is there other things that you need to be visible, popular, making money continuously. What is that needed? What do you do? I will explain this coming up. The good news is if you do not have it figured out, you're not alone. There are many resources already out there. You just have to know where to look and willing to show up. Now, I'm going to talk about the main topic, resources that you can use to help you after you get your license. These resources are amazing. They're available. You just need to find them and use them. First, let's talk about the Chamber of Commerce. A local Chamber of Commerce can help you meet other business owners, learn by having events for you to learn certain topics, make you more visible, find people in the community who need your business, and also understand the local business community. Right now, I'm trying to find industrial companies that would need training to train their guys in-house. I'm not great at cold opening. I'm not great at walking in buildings. Got to learn that, but right now I'm not that great at it. So what I was trying to do is figure out how to do that without the cold opening. Because I'll be honest, I don't want to bother. I understand how it is. Someone coming in your business, you're busy. I got to learn that world. But luckily, Delaware County Chamber of Commerce, they're helping me find people. They're helping me network. And it was great. So the next thing I'm going to show you, this is what we call speed networking. Speed networking offered by the Delaware County Chamber of Commerce. Let's take a look. Delaware County Chamber of Commerce had this event. It's called speed dating, or like I call it, speed dating. It's like speed dating for business owners. You, as a business owner, will sit down, and what you'll do is you have time to introduce each other. You have time with each other. You're exchanging information, change business cards. I have this device. It's called a dot. I just tap it, and they see my business profile. You exchange information. You talk about each other. You find out about that person, and then when you're done, you move on to the next person, and then you continue moving on to the next person until you're done. I met every single one in that event. A lot of great people, a lot of interesting business ideas, and they're doing okay. I'm not doing that great, but they're doing okay. I know I'll do better. It's coming. It forces you, this event, right? Because it's like speed dating. It's all awkward if you're not used to it. You're going from person to person. It forces you to be able to understand your message, to be able to present it to other people. Because if you're not very good, you're not going to get that message over to the person you're talking. As you're talking, you're developing, if you don't already have a message, you're developing your message. Get it while you're getting to know the person. By the end, your message is clear and cut and dry because you've practiced multiple times. This speed dating event was amazing. All right, so this is the speed dating event. As you see, these wonderful people, we're sitting there talking to each other. This is sponsored by the Delaware County Chamber of Commerce in Pennsylvania. They set it up and got us to sit down, talk. They provided coffee, by the way, by Wawa, very good coffee, a water, and donuts. So we're there talking, having a good conversation, meeting each other. Another view. As you see, everybody in the picture are talking to each other. They're having a great conversation. They are working well with each other. They grab their business cards. So first part, I met a person called, the company called Nolan Painting, right? They're local in Delaware County, Pennsylvania. They're a good-sized outfit, and they do an amazing job painting everything in your house. Walls, outdoor use. And they asked me, said, Sean, one of the biggest problem I have is Pico doesn't come to my house, doesn't come to my location right away, and I need the service cable blocked and covered. I'm like, all right, let me talk with my fellow business owners, see if that's something I can do. Well, unfortunately, I'm not able to do that because Pico doesn't like their stuff being touched. But hey, they at least asked. And what's great now is when I'm not the greatest at spackling, so what I'm thinking of is in my pricing, when I have to open up your walls and run wires, I can spackle to a point. But if you want professional service, I'll put that in my quote, this company, and have them do it because it's professionally done, beautiful work. That is one of the businesses that you see in this picture, business owners. Here's another view, more people talking, having a great time, learning each other. This next one, Stanton Optical. That's from Denise. She is a pistol. I used to be a psycho Eagles fan, and I'm still an Eagles fan, but man, she loves her football. She was talking about the preseason like it's an awesome game, which is okay. She has a optical location for glasses and stuff and helping with that. And what was great about her, though, she gave me a lot of great information. She's like, Sean, get over yourself, do the cold calling, walk into those businesses. You have a good product, right? I said, yeah, no, I can train a lot of people to be almost as good as me as long as they're willing to learn. So she's like, get off your high horse, go in there and talk to those people and let them know your product. I'm like, all right. She was a pistol. She really got into me, I love that. So this is another person, Executive Home Care. This individual, how he started the business, it was unique. I'm not going to go too much detail, but something in his life made him start. And he saw a need there. where there wasn't a lot of businesses that really cared when they sat with your loved one. They took care of your loved one who's someone probably couldn't go in the home, didn't want to go in the home, but they still needed care. So this individual started his own business, not medically, so they can't administer medicine and all that, but they can hang out with you, make you feel like a person for those elderly who feel like they're alone. And he started with his wife. He didn't start it because he wanted to. He started because he saw it. He needed it. He needed it himself. And he's like, well, I might as well start my own thing. So this person was in this meeting. Oh my gosh. You met a lot of great. There's an awesome view. There's my big head right here. I'm not going to show them all, just showing the ones that I really thought about. Right here, this individual. I'm telling you right now, I have no presence, right? This guy named Michael started his own business where if you walk into businesses and you see a TV up on a wall and it's showing you a bunch of commercials, a bunch of owner businesses crossing a board. We have those in certain pizza shops. I went to one of my favorite Japanese restaurants. It has a lot of cool stuff like tea and stuff. I went in there. They have a TV up and it shows all the business owners, business out there. And he had a lot of great information for me to help me build my business. Cause right now I had no profile, remember? So this individual, Michael, with digital media, helped me build or at least give an idea what I needed to do. It was great. Now let's continue. Now, again, they're all great people. I'm just showing you quick ones. Again, I'll show all of them. They're on they're on Delaware County Chamber of Commerce. If you want to meet any of these business owners, let's look at this gentleman. This person is called Rusty Roots Tree Service. That is a jack of all trades. That gentleman, Russ, he's a climber, tree climber. I don't know about tree climbers. They're a special breed. When I had to get tree removed, it was too tall. And the person I worked with, the company I had, Haynes Tree Service, they're like, look, we need to get a tree climber. Well, I had to pay more money for a tree climber. There's not many in the town in Delaware County. So we hired him. And this guy is a tree climber. Rusty Roots Tree Care. You can use them. Great product. Something to think about. Here's another one. This one here is called the Royal Blush Bar. It's a mobile bar trailer with bartenders. Now, why I'm saying that is because I almost thought about doing this product, almost thought of doing this business. And it's great. She will go to your site. You got to provide alcohol, of course, give you amazing bartenders to use, and they will serve you all night. You got to provide alcohol. I'm sure they're going to make sure you're 21 to make sure it's legal, but they'll go to your location and provide you with that service. That was just so neat. That was so neat. I like I told you, I wanted to do that myself. Now, here's another one. Only reason is because I'm thinking about using them. Interior and exterior home remodeling. This company, I was talking to them, and one thing I don't like is I don't know about you, but I do not trust contractors, and I'm a contractor. Reason I don't trust contractors because I've seen people get ripped off. I've seen me try to get ripped off. That's why it's hard for me to trust them. I know I see the 5-star rating, but I got to get to know you before I hire you. And that's why me is my business model. I want to be fair. I want to be respectful. I want to make sure you know who I am before I provide you a service. I will not try to put your wool over your head. I'll tell you what's going on as the whole time's going. This company, Interior Exterior Home Remodeling, which is Superior Designs, they provide an honest assessment. They'll be honest with you the whole time. If you got any issues, talk to them, and they'll work with you. They sound like a really good company. When I decide to do an addition, I'll probably use them. Again, there's many different ones in here. I'm just going quickly over it. Federi News Network. I don't talk politics on this. I don't. At the same time, I'm listening. Want to be so involved in politics, but I don't talk about it. They provide a neutral news service. I don't trust the left or right, either side, Fox or CNN. Don't trust them. I like neutral. I'm a neutral person. I like completely 100% independent. I am a staunch, in fact, I'm a staunch independent. They are the same way with their news service. They're very to the fact, no emotion in their storytelling. Try them out. Look them up on the website. It's FIDERI. Again, they provide honest, neutral news. So there's many more. This was, again, I had so much fun there, meeting all these wonderful people. I think you would be missing out if you don't hire anybody from this list. They were talking very good smack, very good stuff. Made me very interested in hiring some of these people's services. Again, my profile is limited. I don't have much. So that's why I'm saying I wanted to go to this to see what I could do with building a profile. These strategic procurement partners. Pretty much, if you are a business that works with the government and needs a service to help you find more business from the government, they work with you. They help you figure out and navigate that process. I'm thinking about it because I'm telling you right now, as a veteran, I want to take care of fellow veterans, but I can't because I'm not in this world yet. I'm not prepared for it, but when I'm ready, I will definitely call this person to try to get veterans to come to my company to help train them to find jobs. Again, as a veteran myself or a person leaving the military, I've been through that. It's a tough transition, and I'm sure these people would help you out. Let's continue. That is the pictures from Delaware. There's Delaware County Chamber of Commerce. You trying to get into the business world. This is an option. This is a resource for you to use. Sign up. It's $300 a year. But what they offer with that $300 is, so I got membership directory. I can look for a specific business myself, accountants, consultant work, nonprofit organizations, right here on the website. All categories. What am I looking for as a business owner? What do I need help with? Well, my maintenance vehicles, let's say I bought vehicles. I need to maintain maintenance. I would look for someone. Instead of trying to find someone myself, I can look through here, get an understanding who they are, maybe understand I can hire them. Banquet halls, hey, you're a big business. You want to try to get people together to talk about whatever. There's your banquet halls. This is all in the Delaware County Chamber of Commerce. They also offer different events. Here is about maximizing your stuff. All right, let's go to the calendar. Today is maximizing memberships. I'm going to go to this meeting, learn how to maximize my membership because it's a year long, $300. They're going to help me. First of all, at the time, I had two businesses as one, right? I had training and electrical contracting as one. They're separate now. They're like, okay, it's going to be a little hard to figure out how to help you out. So I'm like, look, can you just concentrate on one and I'll try to do mine on the other. So a good service, I would recommend them. That is Delaware County Chamber of Commerce. Let me talk about the other services that you can use. Not just them. There's other ones. Let's get the first one that helped me immensely. This right here is the Pennsylvania Small Business Development Center from Widener University. Widener University has great individuals there who are business owners or business savvy individuals who are there to help you, guide you, and build whatever you need. Mr. Lennon Aldia, that person is helping me learn to build a business. In the beginning, when I first did last year, he liked my business plan. So did the other mentor. We all liked it, and it didn't work because they both told me, look, if you get new customers, it's not a good business plan. They liked it, and so I mentioned I'm going to revamp it. They're like, maybe that's a good idea. So I revamped it. That's where contracting came in. I started contracting in January, and then I decided to expand into teaching individuals instead of business owners, and like residential, commercial. I'll train you. I'm opening up products for that. I got interest finally, but it's not enough to start a class, but I had interest. I had 5 people interested. Now, it may have been marketing. Maybe I did a bad job, but they have great stuff. I had one person dealing with social media profile, and they go, Sean, you don't really have a profile. That was the other person that told me. I already got it from Fiverr, Fiverr, but he told me how to do it. Individually, I tried to do it. I failed miserably, so I had to hire someone. They're doing a good job. That's where I'm getting more visible hits. So this is, again, Small Business Development Center. And we're not done there. That's just one of them. Here's the Pennsylvania Small Business Development Center. And don't forget, you got the Small Business Association, which is located in King of Prussia for me. They also are a resource. I use them. There's a person in Swarthmore that was my mentor. She was amazing. She helped me through the whole process. I'm at the point where I'm slowly losing money. I'm losing my money. I'm getting to a point where I finally maybe possibly have a bigger contract coming, but I'm going to have to, one, make sure my training's up to date, which is OSHA, high reach training, NFP 70E, and other things I would need to have before I go into this location. And don't forget, I also need uniforms as an electrician in an industrial complex. I can't wear shirts that have sticky name tags. It needs to be embroidered with NFP 70E type of stitching in case of an arc flash, the arc flash doesn't stick stuff to my skin. It keeps me safe. So I need to purchase that. So I might need to find financing before I get into that bigger business that is asking for my assistance. Possibly. That is another resource. So what they did for me is like, look, Sean, if you want to be prepared in case you want to ask for a loan, they gave me this form. It's a master financial model. They provided this form to me, which will help me. Here's the introduction. This financial model, I'm going off of what I'm thinking I'm going to make if I continue to exponentially grow, which I think I will, because I believe I have a good product on both sides. And with this, I'm filling out the required information that was provided from me from Widener's Small Business Development Association. And off of this, I'm building my projections for the future. And off of this, it's showing what my possible cash balance will be at the end. And at the end, you can also use this to ask for a loan. This right here will help you immensely provide you with a loan. So these are the services that are offered for you. All that right there is there for you as a small business. They're there for you. Use them. The small business development resources, there are many different organizations that help you with business planning, marketing, financing, legal structure, insurance questions, and workshops for you as a new business owner. Local business relationships, man, they will help you. We'll contact with contractors, suppliers, real estate professionals, property management, insurance agents, accountants, lawyers, and many. You'll network with all this if you join these organizations. You don't have to. I didn't for the first year because I didn't think I need it, but realizing I'm telling you right now, you're going to need it. You need those resources for trade-specific connections. For example, electricians and contractors, relationships with inspectors, trading providers, vendors, and other skilled trades can help open that door to better give you more opportunity. Let's say you work well with an HVAC company and you're an electrician. Well, you can work together. All right. Oh, you need AC fixed? Oh, I know the perfect guy. Let me call so-and-so. You can work together. Oh, HVAC, but you need service done? Yeah, let me call this electrician. Work together. Or carpentry. Drywall? Yeah. But before I drywall, it looks like there's something wrong with your electric. You got some hidden splices. You might want to call an electrician. This is where you as trades can network with each other, help each other out. And let's not forget the online and community resources. You have websites. You have social media resources. You have social media groups. You have local business pages like I was just on, newsletters, and event calendars, which I just showed you, can help you stay aware. Just sign up. At least the Small Business Association's free. The Pennsylvania Small Business Development is free. Chamber of Commerce, pay. There's nothing wrong. $300 a year. If you're starting a new business, you have to pay a little bit of money anyway. But there you can connect with a lot of people. You just saw this video of all the things that are offered for you as the business owner. You just became a master electrician in Delaware and Pennsylvania. You are possibly a master electrician in New Jersey, but you're not done yet. You have to develop your business plan. You have to develop your business. You got to get a profile. Google profile for me at the moment is the hardest thing out there. I tried, I failed, I got someone to help me out. Getting licensed is important. It is very important, but it's not the only part of the business. Guys, ladies, people, get those resources. Build your knowledge, build your capabilities, become a great business owner, make the money to expand. The speed networking helped me get some practice on learning to give my message, to meet different business owners, to meet different businesses, to be able to start the conversation that would hopefully lead to better partnerships. If you are in the trades and you're thinking about starting a business, or you already started one and feel like you're trying it out and figuring it out on your own, don't. Get the assistance, get the help. Look for the resource I just showed you. Find an event, join it. Get into the world of networking. Networking is one of the biggest things that you need to do as a business owner. Back in the day, I didn't believe in networking. I always wanted to try things on my own. Well, in this world, you can't. You are not by yourself. I thank you for listening to the PowerFX podcast, part of the Tech Train Solutions series. This business side conversation is about more than getting a license. It's about how to build relationships, find the resources, explain your value, create something substantial around your skill, keep learning, keep showing up, and keep building the business side of your trade. I'm Sean Quinn. Next episode, I will keep building on you and the business. I start school coming up in the 29th of August. With me starting school, won't be available as much during the day, but if you need me, give me a call. I'm here for you. Tech Train Solutions at techtrainsolutions.com. Oh, yeah.